What is up, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute that I haven't done any kind of unboxings, but today I'm going to be doing an unboxing, and this DVD unboxing is going to be of the Munsters, the complete series. And this is a show that my mom always used to watch, and me as a kid, I used to watch it with her. Here we have the spine, and you're probably going to hear some stuff in here. Sounds like you can kind of hear it kind of loose, and I'll get to that in a minute. So here we have the back, and here's the little story in case you guys want to pause that and read it. And then we have some bonus features. We got family portrait episode in full color, honored pilot, and then we have a lot more stuff there. And then we got the feature-length movies, Munster Go Home and the Munster Revenge. There you can see some screenshots. And on this side we have the two DVD cases that are right here. So let's get this unboxed. All right, so we got it open. Here we have the empty box, as you can see right here. There's nothing in there. Now that rattling is going to be a little crazy because as we get to season 1, you can hear it if I put it closer to the mic. So when we open this, you're actually going to see that the disc holder is busted. And this is horrible. Like, it's kind of like they slammed this, because you can see here that this is season 1 that's messed up. Now if we go to season 2, right, we open up season 2 is intact. You can see right here everything's intact. Now here's the funny thing about this. I was in the middle of unboxing this literally like just last week to make this video, and so this is the previous one right here, and these are the other two seasons 1 and seasons 2 that came. Now here's the most hilarious thing about this is that in this one that I got, the season 1 is intact and the season 2 is damaged and broken on this one, as you can see if I open this up. But it's gonna be fixed because one is broken and the other one isn't. So let's get back to this DVD unboxing here. So let's go back over here to season 1. So as we get season 1 open, let me move this season 1 out the way actually, because this one's the busted one. Let's get the good season 1, courtesy of Amazon. And yeah, you see that there's a disc missing is because I have it. It's in the drive because I was going over the discs. So yeah, you can see this is all intact right now, which is good. So every disc here is red. And we actually can see the back. If we take out the 6th disc, we can see all the episode listings here. And it actually tells you what's on disc number 1. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. And then you got disc 2, disc number 3, disc 4, disc 5, and disc 6. Now, for me, having the discs, like I said, all red is not an impressive thing. I would rather have the characters on there. I mean, it would make more sense. So yeah, I was in the middle of this unboxing and the season 2 was just destroyed. So I missed this part real quick. So here we have one of the characters there. And let's go to this season 2, which is the good one. So right now, it's the same thing. You get red discs. I don't know why they had to make them all red. I mean, they could have just picked something else. So when you remove the disc, it tells you what episode is on the next disc right there. As you can see, disc 1, disc 2, disc 3, This 4, 5, and then you got 6. Then when you get to the end of that, and then we get to the final disc of season 2, we got 2 of the characters there again. And this is pretty cool, not bad. As far as this goes, the disc holder is pretty garbage. The company should have thought of something better. But what we're going to do is now we're going to check out the DVD menus of season 1 and season 2. Of course, we won't go through every disc, but we'll be passing right through. All right, so here we have disc 1, season 1 of the Munsters. Again, I don't expect this to look super HD because this is not a Blu-ray release. You gotta love the FBI anti-piracy warning. I mean, it's splashed all over the place. You gotta wait for all this to load. All right, let's take a look here at languages. And you can see right here, we got France, Spanish, subtitles, which is good. Caption for the hearing impaired, which is awesome because a lot of people need that. And let's go back now to the menu. And I'm gonna pick an episode here. It's a pretty cool menu. Let's go to My Fair Munster. Oh, that's cool. It tells you the synopsis of it. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Synopsis, or I don't know. I can't say that right. Damn, the air date is October 1st, 1964. And let's play just a little bit of it. All right, I'm going to stop that there. We're going to check out the next disc. All right, so this is disc number 5 of the Munsters, and I'm going to try to see if I can skip this. Cool, I can, which is good. Okay, I can't skip this crap. Okay, maybe I can, I guess. All right, let me go back to episode index here. All right, so I'm going to pick something. Love Comes from the Mockingbird Heights. I'll pick that one. Let's hit play. All right. Now we're going to check out season 2, disc 1. All right, so here we have disc 1, season 2. Let's take a look at the bonus materials. Bonus materials, access on disc 5. Okay, that was nice. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'll go back to that in a minute. All right, so we're going to run Herman Munster Shutterbug. Okay. See if we can skip this. Okay, well, I guess that worked out. Let me go to this info here. Usually it would tell me something. Let's see. All right, we'll let this play. All right, let's go to the last disc on season 2. All right, so this is the 6th disc of the Munsters season 2. Final disc. Okay, so this has the movies here, so I'm just gonna pick one right here. All right, I'm gonna go back to the menu now. And let's pick the Munsters Revenge. That's a really cool menu. All right, let me see if I can skip just a little bit. All right, so let's check out the previous disc, which is disc 5 of season 2. All right, so here's disc 5, season 2. I just wanted to show some small clips of the final disc of the movies, and they looked pretty decent. Not too bad. Okay, now we got any views or opinions expressed in this interview. Commentary are those of individuals speaking. Okay. Okay, this has bonus materials. Okay, you get America's First Family of Fright, Fred Gwynn, More Than a Munster, Giovanni DiCarlo. Okay, and then you have Al Lewis. This was like my mom's favorite show. And every time she was the couch commando, it was like we used to watch this. We used to watch what is it? Mr. Ed and all these other black and white shows. And I know people are gonna be like, hey, I remember Mr. Ed, but how do you remember it? It's like, of course, reruns, kind of like the Honeymooners. But yeah, my mom was crazy about this show. Like, she just loved all the characters, like little Eddie, Grandpa, and everybody else in there. It was just so great to watch that show. So now, you know, I get to own it. And this is going to be another great addition for me to add to the Plex server. So I cannot wait to add this on there. So I know I kind of went through the menus a little bit here and there. I just didn't want to show too much because, of course, YouTube has a tendency, of course, to block and copyright if you keep on showing so much. Not a strike, but kind of like, you know, hey, this is copyrighted material. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this unboxing of the Munsters, the complete series. And that was a disaster to look at those cases. But anyway, like, comment, share, and let me know your thoughts on the show. If you've seen it, or if you own it, or if you went through the same thing I went through. As always, thank you for watching. Peace.